My name is Mamata, lecturer in economics. I am going to teach economics for class 11 and 12. Today, let's discuss the measurement of national income under income method. Income method. This measure approaches national income from distribution side. Under this method, national income is obtained by summing of the incomes of all individuals of a country. Individuals earn income by contributing their own services and the services of their property such as land and capital to the national production. Measurement of income under income national income under income methods the measure to distribution side tagi measure to masigi method asigi makada national income se akoi country da leiba individuals mayam se masina phangiba income se masi sum up torga hadi total torga tagani individual na magi income se kamaina tange have matamda magi own services sacrifice torga adagi magi leijaba akoi property land leiragana land sanbagi rent phangani adagi capital leiragana capital sanbagi interest phangani sumaina income se tali individual singna. Therefore, national income is calculated by adding of the rent of land, wages and the salaries of the employees, interest on capital, profits of entrepreneurs, including undistributed corporate profits and incomes of the self-employed people. Aduna matau karamna akoigi national income se income method ki makha da measure toge haibasi akoina land dagi rent ne adagidi employees sing the pay wages and salaries ne machine ne adagidi interest on capital ne adag entrepreneur na phangba profit se machine ne adagi mixed income of the self-employed se machi low in na punjal laga sum up torga total torga tagani haibani. Various steps in income method. Income method ke makha da measurement of national income se masdai da step kari no haibdo yengse. First step da like the value added method, the first step in income method is also to identify the productive enterprises and then classify them into various industrial sectors such as agriculture, fishing, forestry, manufacturing, transport, trade and commerce, banking, etc. Aikoina quite ahanba step ta akoigi income methods zaida tawribase value added method ta tawgiba adumaina quite aham da akoigi productive enterprises se masi identify toroba matungda moise various industrial sector da amu classify torone kamaina classify torone haguda agriculture, fishing, forestry, manufacturing, transport, trade and commerce, banking and sumaina mu classify torone. Mathangda second step ta. The second step is to classify the factor payments. The factor payments are classified into the following groups. Ade ani suba step tana magi factor payments se masi classify tawni factor payments se kamai na classify tawge habise makha ge sumai na classify tawi. Number A the compensation of employees which includes wages and salaries both in cash in kind. Employees' contributions to social security schemes. Ahan bada akoigi classification of factor payments say the compensation of employees haibni masaida wages and salaries both in cash in kind cash etuna paisa ina pibo oire leire in kind hairagana akoigi quarter facilities housing facilities se akoi free of cost piba aragi vehicles se free the piba vehicle service free the piba akoigi free meal gumba piba adagidi puthokpo pochai sing khara piba sigumba sina in kind leire adagidi employees contributions to social security schemes habisina employers sina employee gi damakta akoigi life insurance ta contribute toba adagi casualty insurance kumba ade provident fund adagi pension scheme high ribasing sina social security schemes habise machine adagi ani suba classification of factor payment dana rent also royalty habisne land rent habisna akoigi land sanbagi fangba rent ni royalty habisna karigumba land duna magi khoni gi pothok koila gomba ama lermagana madugi pibadubu royalty kawi aduga rent ka royalty ga se adum punna pi aruga ahum sabha akoigi c dana interest habisna capital sanbagi fangbado madubu interest kawi aragi d dana profits haibase machine profits are divided into 3 subgroups mari suba ko gi d gi classifications deidana factor payment se karam bano habida profits ne akoina whole profit enterprises na tan base akoi gi shareholders ingda yanthokte profit se sigi component ahum legani some part of the profit se machine undistributed profit ena thangrani undistributed profit se corporate saving harga sukhangne masi common fund ni akoi gi enterprises da expansion gumba darkar lerakpa adagidi akoigi replacement of the parts of the machine obai adagidi akoigi new machines kumba leiba darkar lerakpa sigumba are factory building chauthokpagi oiba yai sumai toba sigumba si lakpa sidaida masigumba common fund se masidagi season anabani undistributed profit ana thamgribase masigi mathangda akoigi government na akoi company gi income sidaida tax lawi tax to thin abagi damakta profit agi certain portion gara thangrani madubuna corporate income tax kawi arge ahum suba profit ki components dividend chari base machina dividends is a part of the profit which is get distributed among the shareholders havani akoi gi part of the profit dividend haibasina akoi shareholders ta yendhariba adugumba profit ki portion do adubu dividend kawi sumaina profit se magi portion ahum legani Arage mathang da income da karamba makal factor payment da mugyang se mixed income of the self-employed havne. In India, a good number of people are engaged in household industries, in family farms and other unorganized enterprises. Because of the self-employed nature of their business, it is difficult to separate wages for the work done by the self-employed from the surplus or profits made by them. Therefore, the income earned by them are a mix of wages, rent, interest, and profit, and are therefore called mixed income of the self-employed. Akwegi mixed income of the self-employed hai se karino habida India da de mi masing yamna adum ayamba mi se magi own industry de thabak suba my own family farm de suba adum anna magi own farm de suba se mana paisa puthok jaba mana magi labor sacrifice to jaba adugo mana entrepreneurs oizaba sumaina mana talakpa income se mase wages ta kayam no are rent ta kayam no interest na kayam no kai to kai khaidok pase khara waba aduna mana whole talaiba income se magi own farm dagi my own industry dagi talaiba income se all mix up for rent interest profit adagi wages si mari si bullagane ba ana sigumba income se sibuna mixed income of the self employed ko ba machina ani suba step ni measurement of national income under income method ta aduna ahum suba step da mugeng si the third step is to measure factor payments. Income paid out by its enterprises can be estimated by gathering information about the number of units of each factor employed and the income paid to unit of its factor. Ahum suba steps, third steps na magi factor payments masi kayam no haibadu madu measure to bani aduda income p giva singse enterprise da magi information mayam se unit mayam sidagi information mayam se masi khongolaga phangani kayam na employee to no kayam na p giva no haibase unit sings da anna price paid out to its factor multiplied by the number of units of its factor employed would give us the factor's income. Adna factor's income se kamaina phangadagi haiba matada its factor do arida p giba price do madude the units of number do aduna multiply che tawraga akogi factor income se masi tagani haiba arigi mari suba step da the adding up of factor payments by all enterprises belonging to an industrial sector would give us the income paid out to various factors by a particular industrial sector. Sumai tawdana akoigi industry amgi makha the enterprises mayam lerangani enterprises mayam do maduna pigi factor payments mayam do madu tinjanaraga samak tawraga industry particular industry do aduna various factors of kaino se the pigi ba various factors pigi ba magi factor income do madu tagane have in this particular industry adugi aduna 5 steps are manga suba step ta kari oigani by summing up the incomes paid out by all industrial sectors we will obtain domestic factor income which is also called net domestic product at factor cost aduna sumaina industry mayam do industry ama phangani industry mayam leiribado madu pi give factor payments mayam do madu akoina loina summing up torokanda loin total torokanda maduna pi ge doriba akoigi figure se kaino domestic factor income haibaduni atopo water masi akoina net domestic product at factor cost haibado madu phangani haba arge finally by adding net factor income earned from abroad to domestic factor income or net domestic product at factor cost, we get national product at factor cost, net national product at factor cost, which is also called national income. Arage quite iroi but say that equina net domestic product at factor cost say that net factor income earned from abroad masi plus taurakanda equina net national product at factor cost haibase masi phangani net national product at factor cost haibase machine equina national income haibase aduna formula da net national product at factor cost se kariga managani net domestic product at factor cost plus net factor income from abroad masiga managani have masigi matangda equina khangadoribasi equina measurement of national income under income method se da karamba item se masi yaugadage karamba item se masi yauroidauge habado madu amuk khana se while estimating national income through income method, it is necessary to clarify how some important items of receipts by the peoples are treated in this method. Number one, transfer payment made by the government. The government makes several kinds of transfer payments such as old age pension, unemployment allowances, and scholarships to students. These transfer payments are not included while calculating national income of a country. This is because they do not represent money receipts for making any contributions to the production of goods and services in any current year. Akoige kwai ahanbada transfer payment made by the government haise masi national income hotpada yaugadra yauroidra haibado yauroi transfer payment ge example se akoige government na piriba old age pension gumba ade unemployment allowances saba adagi students ta piriba scholarship kase masi transfer payments ki example di masi national income hot pada yauroi do bogi maram se masi karino haiba matamda hairiba phangiba akoigi income se masi phangiba miduna akoigi production of goods and services da masi da labor sacrifice toroga moina production activity da sacrifice toroga phangiba adugumba makhalgi income natteba aduna hairiba transfer payment by the government se masi national income hot pada yauroi ani subda amuk yengse illegal money such as hawala money earned through smuggling and gambling are not counted in estimating national income. This is because they are not only illegal but also unreported. Akoigi ain na yadaba mongda tanba paisa hawala money haro adagi smuggling ga torga de gambling ga torga tanba paisa se masi national income hot pada yauroi masi illegal oibada natana sigum paisa se report se torokte aduna masi hot pada yauroi income method ki makada arige ahum subada imputed rent of the self occupied houses and value of rent of self occupied houses are counted in estimation of national income through income method as this provides services to those who occupied them akogi masana production se the masag yum leijaba sandok chaba madudagi masana adum production do aduda involved to adugumba house to adugi rent to aikoina national income hot pada yaugani karino haiba matamda madu occupy to matamda madugi yum duna service piri bani anna masi kamai tawna hot ka dage haiba matamda masi gumba yum se mi atopada salabadi paisa kyam phangadage haiba do adugi rent ki value do madu lauraga masi national income hot pada yaugani adagi mari subda windfall gains such as prizes won income from lotteries are not included in national income as they are not considered as a reward for any useful service rendered for production of goods and services in a year akogi prize phangdaga phangba paisa won to paisa adai lotteries daga phawba paisa se machine national income hot pada yauroi karigi damakta no haibda hairiba phangiba amount se akoina chahi dumada puthoiba goods and services masi puthokna bohona bada changiba paisara adagi sacrifice labor ga sacrifice torga phangiba paisara haiba madu nattabanina masi hotpada yauroi adagi money received by the residents from the sales of shares. The receipts from the sales of shares is only a transfer of paper claims over ownership. They therefore do not represent receipts from making any contributions to the productive activity of the economy. Therefore, money receipts from the sales of shares is not included in counting of national incomes. Akoigi bonds and debentures, akoi shares company gi shares yonthok yonsin tawase masida gumba phangba paisa se machine national income hotpadi yauroi kaino have the machine represent tawrise akoigi owner se amadagi amada sum hongdok hongjin tawbagi wani amana muk leiba amana muk yonba sumaina tawnabani masigi da involved tawriba paisa se akoigi yam kana bomongda productive activity dagi lakpa paisara have do madu natte aduna maram asina akoigi company gi share nong yonthok yonsin tawbase masida involved tawba paisa se akoigi national income hotpada yauroi. Profits earned by a foreign company in India akoina in foreign company India da lebase masina earn tawba profits se national income hotpada yaugadra yauroidra haibido madu mug yengsi. Foreign companies are non-residents of a country. Therefore, profits earned by foreign companies are factor incomes payable abroad to non-residents. They are therefore not included in GNP of a country. Aduna aikoina foreign companies India da labor have say moina tanba profit sidi moi romda akoi non-residents Indian da chatkidobo paisane aduna makhoi se akoi national income hotpada yauroi have. Mathangda salaries paid to foreign employees in an Indian embassy. Indian embassy abroad labor sing se masida thabok tawriba foreigners sing se masida pigiba paisa se national income hotpada yaugadra yauroidra adu mug yengsi. Salaries paid to foreign employees such as Americans in the Indian embassy in the USA, Japanese employees in Indian embassy in Japan are factor income earned by the non-residents payable abroad. They are therefore not included in estimation of India's national income. Aduna akoina India gi embassy USA da leiba maduda thabak tawriba American sing aragi India gi embassy Japan da leiba madudai da thabak tawriba Japanese sing maduda pi giba factor payment sing do madudi hotpa yauroi kaino madu foreigners sing na adum abroad da leiba mina phangibani maram asna makhoi da pi giba income do akogi national income se masi hotpa da yauroi. Remittance from abroad. Remittances sent by persons working abroad sent to their families in India are transfer receipts and are therefore not included in counting of national incomes. Foreign the thabak to bumi moina yungi season annabagi damakta mogi family members in the tharako paisa sing madu national income hotpadi yauroi madu transfer payment gi example amani aduna national income hotpada yauroi havani mathangda corporate profit tax masi hotpada yaugadra yauroidra amug yangse. Corporate profit tax is tax on the income of a corporation that is joint stock company is a part of the total profit tax earned by the corporate firm. The total profits including corporate profit are counted while measuring national income of a country. Therefore, corporate tax is not separately included in the estimation of national income. Corporate profit tax haibase masidi ekoigi corporate firm na tanba income do madudagi loba tax makhala mani ado hana whole profit sike se hana thi bada yaugrabane income tax whole profit se masina aruga corporate profit tax haibase subnagi part of the profit ni aduna masi separate oina amu national income hotpada yauraroi haba magi whole profit ta hana yaugrabanina masigi amuk hanjana masi yauksaladi henjana thijanbado madu tagani maduna corporate profit tax se national income hotpada yauroi. Debt duties, gift tax, wealth tax, tax on lotteries. These taxes are assumed to be paid from past savings or wealth and not from current income. They are therefore not treated as a part of the national income of a year. And debt duties about gift tax about wealth tax about tax on lotteries machine national income hotpada yauroi karigino have the masi hoji current sidagi national income se masidagi part of the current national income se ne na masi thi de aduna moiside past saving dagi sum thi giba tax ni habna masi national income hotpada yauroi aduga free meals free medical facilities to employees moide they are a part of the compensation employees as wages in kind. They are therefore counted in estimating national income of a country. Akoige free meals ka ba free medical facilities to employees moide compensation of employees in kind se sigi manung da chale akoige employees in the p bada compensation the wages and salaries da in cash or in kind haba paisa oina pi bana taba por oina pi bado madugi manung chale ba akoige free meals kumba free medical facilities ga pibase employee da aduna makhoi national income hotpada yaugane habane ba aduna ngasi ekoina tawribasi national measurement of national income da under income method ta kamaina measure tawge aruga karamba item se masi yaugadage karamba item se masi yauroidage habado madu khanagre anu ngasi gide sidaida lore adubu masi loisandri gi mamang sidaida akogi income makhal ang khaktang tam ama khaktang explain to hoge madudi akogi operating surplus service income makhal amani karamba makhal gi income no haibedo madu amutang explain to hoge. It is important to understand the concept of operating surplus, which is generally used in national income accounting. And operating surplus is defined as income from ownership of property and entrepreneurship. Akogi operating surplus service karamba makhal gi income no haiba matamda akogi property gumba leizaba adu sanbadai phangba paisa adu magi entrepreneurship to adudagi phangba income do ani dubu neba. Therefore, the operating surplus consists of rent, interest and profits. Rent and interest are income from property, whereas profits are income from entrepreneurship. Aduna operating surplus se karamba makhalgi income no have the rent ne interest ne profit ne ahum du bu tinjanaba income do adubu operating surplus ko weba akogi rent ka interest kana income from property tare aduga profits na income from entrepreneurship neba aduna thus the sum of factor incomes of rent, interest and profit is called operating surplus. For today, let's do up to this only. In our next class, let's do measurement of national income under expenditure method. Thank you.